Hey YouTube, Atheist Vape is checking in. Today we're going to be talking about the Kayfun Lite from Tobeco. Whoa, look at that sexy, sleek design. Rests perfect on the stainless nemesis. Just flawless. Oh, this is a sexy piece, people. You know, this was my very first rebuildable atomizer, so it'll always hold a special place in my heart. And, you know, I still dig it to this day. You know, I have had issues with the Kayfun, and a lot of that I will talk about when we get up close and personal with this thing, but I did figure out some solutions to those issues. So, and the biggest part was the fact that the Tobeco Kayfun clone that I had has some real shitty juice channels. And so the wicking system can be a bit tedious, and if you do not get that cotton just right, you're going to get nasty dry hits, or you're going to flood the hell out of it and you're going to have juice pouring all into your pocket. So it was kind of this horrible trade-off to where every once in a while I would get it right, you know, zoned in perfect, and I would have none of these issues, and then the other half the time it was basically either flooding or giving me dry hits. You know, I finally got to the point where I just decided to start covering up the air hole here and priming my wicks. You know, the Kayfun Lite that I got, the version I have, has the adjustable airflow where you would use the the Allen wrench to adjust. And it's not like a huge hole, but you know, it's a good enough draw for me. I think I've got it basically all the way open. I've seen reviewers that actually just pull it out. So for me, good enough airflow. I like that it's adjustable. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a solid atomizer, people. I would recommend this to anybody. As far as like a super easy build goes, I honestly think even though the Kayfun GT has a few more parts, I think overall it's an easier build. It takes a lot less work to get the right amount of cotton. I mean, essentially, well, I showed you in my video when I reviewed that. It's a really easy setup, and that's actually why I was giving that one away in my first contest over the Kayfun. But now I've decided, well, since we hit over 250 subscribers, we're giving away the Hades mod, might as well throw in the Kayfun with it, you know, make it a nice setup for somebody. So, anyway, we're going to be getting up close and personal with this thing here in a minute to kind of show you some of the issues I had. I'm actually going to build it for you. I did a actual coil build in my previous video, so if you want to see how I do them, you could check that out. Obviously, there's, you know, a wide variety of amazing, you know, coils out there and videos to teach you how to do them. I just like my basic, simple, you know, micro coil. I usually build around. I usually build my micro coils between, like, you know, on a dual coil build, it's generally about 0.6 to 0.7, and on a single coil build, I usually get about 1 to 1.4, somewhere in there. This one, I believe, is coming in at 1.4, if I remember correctly. But, you know, it's hitting pretty darn good, so I got no complaints. Again, I've got it on the stainless Nemesis, rocking an 18650 battery, and what? I think I've got Lucky Ruckus Rehab rocking in here right now. Really delicious. It's just a really nice strawberry. I'm actually going to have a review coming up on that later this week, too. But enough about that. Let's vape on this thing. Let's see how she does, people. Really nice vapor production, really great flavor, nice warm vape. You know, I really like this 510 drip tip. I don't know, I like a lot of things about this, especially these physical features. I think this is a really sleek design. You know, I don't like too much going on, so I dig the simplicity in the Tobeco clone here. So I definitely think that's a good selling feature, and I'm all for it. Let's see, it is a 510 connection, like such, and I don't know if this is a, you know, what is it, nickel plated or chrome plated or whatever. I couldn't figure out the details specifically for the Tobeco one. And then where this screw is right here is actually where you would fill up your e-juice. So if you've got one of those really blunt tip bottles, you're going to have a heck of a time getting in there. And some of those boutique bottles, like the nice glass ones, you know, good luck dripping into that thing. You can technically pull the top off and fill up that way, but it kind of screws up the vacuum chamber, and you know, it has something to do with the pressure and the wicking system, that when you feed it from the top, you can risk flooding a little easier, from what I've read anyway. So you technically should be filling it from the bottom. You know, for the purposes of the video, I just threw it in through the top. But anyway, overall, you know, it's a great vape. There were some reasons why I was recommending the Kayfun over the Kayfun, and it just has to do with the simplicity of getting the wick right. But the biggest issue with this clone specifically, and it seems like other clones might not have this issue, Kayfun clones, is this one has really shitty juice channels. So I've had to work around that, but it seems like I've got it dialed in just right. So when we do our up close and personal view, if you end up with one that has similar juice channels, the amount of wick I use seems to be working fantastic. I have yet to get a dry hit, and zero flooding. So it's been working really, really nice thus far. Let's see, I picked this one up on eBay, and I think I paid like 30 bucks or something. You know, you can definitely get it on Fast Tech. I don't think it'll be this exact version, but you know, they probably have a Tobeco version, but they've got so many renditions of the Kayfun and the Kayfun Lite that, you know, I'm sure you'll find something you enjoy. This is just the polished stainless. You know, and I've been looking at the brush stainless. I'm really digging those, so I might go that route when I give this one away and get myself a new one. So I'm definitely hoping to get one that has some deeper juice channels. My friend Ben Cole actually gave a suggestion. He has a Kayfun clone, and he says he has none of these issues. So, you know, I did a review on the Tobeco Aqua clone, and, you know, that had fantastic juice channels. So it's like, man, I really wish Tobeco had just gotten their shit together with this one and made it like that. But, you know, that's okay. Again, it's just little minor issues to work around, but once you got it dialed in, this is a fantastic vape. Let's see, it holds 4 milliliters total. It's a 22 millimeter, you know, diameter, so it fits really, really nice on your Nemi, you know, on your Caravela. You know, and another bonus thing with this is it comes with all kinds of extra assortment, or extra assorted items you can, you know, modify your Kayfun with. You can turn it into a dripper. You can make it real small. You can make it bigger. They've got clear tanks. If you get on eBay and just type in like Kayfun parts, it's nuts the amount of variety and option you have to switch things up. So I like that. When I got it, it came in the Together Best Corporation box. Sorry for the dirtiness there. Came with the screwdriver, the replacement gaskets, O-rings, all that jazz. Extra screws. So, you know, overall, I was really happy with the purchase. I've had this thing for quite a while now, and I've had zero issues besides those shit channels. But I'm hoping that's something I can fix in the future. I just don't have the tools for it right now. Maybe one of you out there, I could send my Kayfun your way, and you could kind of drill out those holes for me. Post in the comments, let me know. Hit me up on Facebook. That would be swell. But anyway, enough talking about it. Let's vape on it again, and then we'll get up close and personal, and then we'll finish out the video with a couple sweet deals we got going on for you folks. Whoa. Really nice, really smooth. Oh, nice vape. I'm digging this thing. Especially with the, you know, the cotton is just dialed in right now. Alright, so we'll take a little pause break here, and we're going to get up close and personal with the Kayfun, and we'll show you how to put this thing together. So, we'll be right back. Alright, we've got the Kayfun Lite completely torn apart here. So I'm not going to build the coil. I did that in my last video for you all. So if you want to see, you know, how I do my microcoils, just watch my review on the Enigma RDA. But for right now, I'm just going to use the one I built in the last video. Nothing special. As you can see, it's not formed yet. I don't have a torch, but that's coming in the mail. Courtesy of my good friend Fallen Angel on Twitter. Make sure to follow her. It's @FetishPhone on Twitter. Really awesome chick. So if you get a chance, get on there and follow her. Alright, so we got our little screwdriver here. I'm just going to back those up a little bit. So you want to get the coil to face the channels, because that's where you're going to lay your wick. So let's see if I can try to get this on film here. I am not the best at building, people, so let me just apologize ahead of time here. This is a first time for me to truly do this on film, but I thought this would be a good time to do it with the Kayfun. Sorry about the autofocus here. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Okay, so I just kind of get it in place here. Oh gosh, I need my 510 stand. That's been the big issue on why I can't do these builds on video. It's coming in the mail. Alright, so we'll just get this one wrapped around. This is really hard on film, I'm not gonna lie. We'll just snug her down there. And now we'll get the other side wrapped here in just one sec. I'm just going to kind of straighten this out here. Hopefully you can still see this. So now I'm just going to wrap it around this other screw here. Again, this is the Kayfun. If you got fat fingers, this can be a little tricky. Sometimes I got to get the tweezers out to kind of help me out, but yeah, it looks like it's going to work. And we'll get this coil fixed up. That's why I leave the screwdriver in there so it doesn't get too bent up. I'm hoping you saw some of this. I was focused on the build, so I wasn't even paying attention to the camera. Again, I apologize if it was completely blurry. Doing the best I can here. So I'll just get those tightened down. Get that wire cut off here. Alright, now we just get our coil lined up a little bit better here. Make sure that's nice and tight. Alright, now grab the MVP. I still don't have an ohm reader. I know, I need to get one. We'll check our resistance. So coming in at 1.4 it looks like. And when we pulse it, it'll probably be a little different. So let's see what happens. Grab a mod here. As I drop it. Hopefully I didn't ruin the coil there. Sorry people, as you can tell, my first up close and personal build is not the raving success I had hoped it would be. But I guess if it gets much worse, I'll just have to refilm it. So fingers crossed. Okay, what did I do with the tweezers? Probably should have been a little better prepared. I thought I had all the tools I needed. Just gonna kind of get that sort of where I want it. Oh, did I overlap that? Yeah. This is the only downside with the Kayfun, people. It's just this one little part here. It looks pretty close. Alright, we'll see what happens. Just gonna throw it on the Nemi. Alright, let's see if we can get it to focus here. So see how it's like real uneven and all that? When we get it squeezed in tight, it'll burn like it's supposed to. So now I'll just go in and squeeze this up. And remember, if you don't have the proper tools, never do this while you're firing. You'll get a short or blow out your battery or something crazy. My battery might be dying. Yeah, I think the battery's going out. Well, anyway, we'll give that another squeeze there. I'm going to take a little pause break and switch out my battery. Alright, got the battery switched out. And looks like we're getting some glow going now. Alright, that's what we like to see. Starting from the middle and working its way out. Perfect. And again, that was a 1.4 build, so nothing crazy at all here, folks. Just a real simple build. So we'll throw some cotton in there. So this has been the trickiest part for me when building the Kayfun, is getting the right amount of cotton that doesn't get you dry hits, but doesn't flood the dang thing either. And a big part of that has to do with these horrible juice channels in here. They are complete shit. Now this is the, like I said, the Tobeco Kayfun Lite. So I don't know if other clones out there, you know, have nicer, deeper channels, but I know the original Kayfun definitely does. And like the Aqua clone from Tobeco, that has fantastic juice channels. It's like, come on, Tobeco, why couldn't you have done that for your Kayfun Lite clone, for Christ's sake? But no, they had to make these tiny, shitty little, you know, juice wells that, they just suck, people. There's no doubt about it. They just suck. So what I'm going to do is kind of try something different this time. I've watched multiple things, multiple reviews on what people have done. I'm just going to kind of try to shove them down in there. I'm going to see where they line up. So, and see what happens this time around. I'm just going to try to do something a little different. I'm going to build it damn near the same way I built the Aqua. Okay, so let's figure out what juice we want to throw in there. Let's do some rehab. Yeah, that sounds good. Some Lucky Ruckus rehab. And all you people who are worried about, you know, e-juice and reading those articles from friends and family, oh no, it'll get on your skin and you'll die. Well, watch this. Oh no, I'm dying. Ah! No, I'm not. I'm fine. I won't even catch a buzz. Okay, so it looks like we still got a little too much wick here. I'm just gonna snip some off. Snip some off here. Alright. Now, the idea is to get it down just into that channel without blocking it and plugging it up. We just want it just touching in there. Am I getting this on film? It's really bright, so I can't even see the screen right now, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna kind of lightly get it in there. Look at these horrible juice channels, though, people. They are just awful. Alright, so fingers crossed that this is going to work. I'm definitely going to buy another Kayfun clone in the future. This one I'm actually going to be giving away on May 24th, so hopefully you'll have better success with it than I did. I still think it's a great mod. You know, I love the Kayfun, but you know, I really don't like having to prime my wick before I can vape, so it's definitely got some issues that need to be resolved before it's, you know, a fantastic clone. So I got the Kayfun, or the Tobeco Kayfun, based on a review from Vaping with Twisted 420. You know, he said that everything was great. I mean, all the threading's really nice and all that jazz, but just those juice wells are just crap, people. I mean, no good. No good at all. Alright, so we'll just take this off here and throw this whole thing back together, and fingers crossed we did it right, and we won't have to pull it all back apart. And this is a reason why I actually prefer the Kayfun GT over the Kayfun. You know, if you mess something up, you can just pull your coil out with the Kayfun, whereas the Kayfun, you got to drain it. You know, if you were to try to just pull the coil out, it would all dump out the bottom. So you can't do it that way, unfortunately. You got to just drain the Kayfun before you do that. So now normally you would fill up from the bottom. I'm just going to add a little bit now. I know this is not how you're supposed to do it, and I know it can kind of mess with the vacuum seal, but I'm not going to overfill it. So just in case something's wrong and, you know, I need to dump it out anyway. So normally don't do it this way after you build it, though, if you're going to plan on filling it up, because if it pushes down, that pressure from the vacuum seal can cause it to flood. So we're just going to hope it doesn't happen that way. And all the threading's really nice. I mean, for a clone, I'm pretty happy with that. And I've had this one for a while. Covered in juice here, sorry. So, I mean, overall, I got no real complaints besides that horrible juice channel. So, throw that back on there, and that is our setup. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you set up the Kayfun. So, let's get back up in my face and finish up this review. And that was our up close and personal look at the Kayfun Lite from Tobeco. So yeah, despite the little issues with the wicking system, you know, once you get it locked down, honestly, it vapes great. You know, I really love the look of it. I love the design. You know, I really dig this. I really dig this RBA. You know, I was really happy for it being my first. It was a bit frustrating the first few times I built it, but it was a good learning curve too. So, you know, I really dig it. And because I dig it so much, I'm going to give it away to one of you good people on May 24th, along with a 26650 Hades mod, donated by my good friend Mark Harrison. You can follow him on Twitter. It's at AzzaVapor, so AZZA Vapor. Make sure to, you know, follow him. He's actually going to do a couple giveaways himself. So really cool dude, very knowledgeable in this community. If you got a question, he is more than happy to help. So yeah, totally good deal going on there. And on the 24th also is when we're giving away the stainless Nemesis with a Kayfun GT, batteries, e-juice charger, awesome stuff. So be sure to stay subscribed, because come May 24th, there's going to be some awesome giveaways going on. But on the meantime, just to keep you all enticed, this next Sunday I've got a giveaway for Terrapin Vapors. I'm going to be giving away 2 15ml bottles of their e-juice on Sunday after Game of Thrones. And then I'm going to be doing a contest for Carpe Diem Vapor, where I'm giving away a 120ml bottle of e-juice to one of you. That's right, 120 milliliters. Oh, amazing. So stoked. So stoked. Thank you so much, Carpe Diem Vapors, for throwing in on this. This is incredible. And then to top this all off, okay, as if this wasn't enough, Carpe Diem Vapors is offering my viewers 15% off their order. Use coupon code AV15, just one word, AV15, and you will get 15% off your order. These guys are a fantastic company. I highly recommend you go shop there. You know, they've got, they're doing donations to CASA for their sales. They got all kinds of stuff going on. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like 40% of the proceeds are going to be given to CASA for some specific e-juices. And I don't know if they're, I don't know all the details. So go check out their website to get all those details. But anyway, really great people. I want to give a special shout out to my friend Fallen Angel. You can follow her on Twitter. It's at fetishphone _fetishphone or fetish_phone. Again, very knowledgeable in the community, fantastic viewer, has helped me out beyond belief. Yeah, I guess that's all I got. All kinds of giveaways, so stay subscribed. I really appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and peace and love, YouTube. Atheist Vapist out.